more shifts, more quickly, higher frequency. It's also causing, like I said, that back pain for one. So you really want to nurture yourself. If you have a good chiropractor or yoga or whatever it is that you need, you really want to try and keep everything aligned. And this also causes more depression, more sadness, because once you get into that higher frequency, the physical body, now remember, spiritually, you're rising up there. Everybody understand that? Spiritually, you're going into this higher frequency. What we forget sometimes is that the physical body is always the last to catch up. And the emotional body. So you get to the where, okay, so my hips are straight now, and then all of a sudden you'll feel depressed, or you'll want to cry, or you'll feel very sad. Because every time you head up into a higher frequency, you're releasing old energy again. You have to release what doesn't measure up with that higher energy flow. Everybody following? So the emotions have to catch up, and then the physical body has to catch up. So you're going to find yourself maybe putting on weight, or feeling very tired, or craving things like sugar or things that you know you shouldn't eat, but all of a sudden you start craving those things, because those things help you feel grounded. That type of food helps you feel grounded. So you have to be very, very careful in this energy, because what you really need to give yourself is things that aren't processed, that isn't sugar laden, all these different things. You really need to be eating very, very well, but we'll get into more of that later. When you are in that space, and you have that sadness, or you have that depression, please, 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 the best way to get rid of it, don't stuff it, don't try to occupy yourself with something else. When you feel it, immediately say, I'm depressed today. I'm sad today. I have fear today. Acknowledge it and let it go. You will be surprised how quickly that'll go away. And when you feel it, because we are taught, either through our antidepressants or other things, we are taught not to acknowledge that. We are taught to stuff it down in. And you need to just acknowledge it and let it go. What you want to be very, very careful of is who you choose to bring into your life, or who you choose to get a reading from, or who you choose to have do healing work on you. You have to be very, very careful, because over this next year, they're going to rise up out of the woodwork, and they're going to have magical healing, magical potent potions, magical this, magical that, magical psychic ability for you, and they want your money, because this is going to be a way to make big bucks. But everybody feels energy. They wouldn't say to you, oh, that feminine creative energy, man, it thinks it's going to get control. They're not going to say that, but they know it. You can feel it. It's in the ridiculousness of their actions. You may know people like that. Could be male or female, but you may know people like that, the ridiculousness of their actions. Everybody is feeling this increase in energy. And they're confused by it, and they're very, very afraid. You don't have to be afraid. Ever, 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 ever. It is divine what is happening. Absolutely divine. We have these wonderful indigo children that are here to change things now. 18 to 30-year-olds that are going to be hitting the streets. They're out there. They're rising up. And it brought back what I love about the people rising up. Occupy Wall Street. It's going on all over the country. What I love about it is it's the young people that started, and then those baby boomers are finding purpose again in their souls and in their spirits. Because we came here to change things, and we didn't get a chance to understand exactly what we had changed. And we did a magnificent job of changing things. We just don't understand it all because it's on such a spiritual level. 2012 is going to be more of this. So you really want to take care of your physical body. You really want to make sure that you are focusing on you. That's so huge. This I deserve more that's right here. You have to follow through with that. Now that you have this information, you understand what's going on. You have to follow through with that. You have to eat better, because one of the things that's going to happen is there's going to be more genetically modified food, which is bad. There's going to be more pharmaceutical companies coming up with more things that you should take. And the part of this that really pisses me off, I was just asked to do a series of predictions for 2012, which I never considered myself as that being my forte. But the gal in Las Vegas, she owns a magazine called In Life Times. And so I sat down and I thought, okay, this is going to be so hard. And then all of a sudden, all these things started coming out. So pharmaceutical companies are going to really target children. And we really, 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 we need to really pray about this because they're targeting the young people. They've already got that Gardasil vaccine out for young girls. Now they want to give it to young boys. And there are more medications for younger and younger and younger children because they're broadening. They want to get the whole population involved in making their money. So these are, you're going to see more of that greediness, but you're also going to see more of these things being revealed to us, the truth being revealed to us, because the higher frequency is an energy of integrity. That feminine creative energy is an energy of integrity. And we really want to understand that, yes, you see these things going on. Did I make you cry?
No.
Okay. We see these things going on, but we're also seeing the truth behind it.
Yes.
People are making statements, and the next day you hear, well, that's absolutely not true. So we've got this back and forth of information going on, whether through the internet or whether on TV or in these different places. But let's take it down to personal. People you know. People you know. If you have any friends left over, after most of them have fallen away, if you've risen up into the higher frequency, most of you probably don't have very many friends left, right? Me too. You have one or two where you used to have a group, and you can, which is nice why you have a place like this, and a place where you can go. But in your lives or your relatives or things like that, more drama and trauma, and they want to suck you in, or they want to take your energy, or they want what you have, any of those different things. Over the holidays, you're going to find that there's going to be, you're going to have these big smiles, and all this food being made. Those of you who actually have big families, which I don't, and you'll have the family gathering together, and you're going to have all this food and all this sugar and all this stuff, but there's this underlying tension. You're going to notice an underlying tension. When you go, your best bet is to just step out of the drama and trauma and hold your energy. Step outside this circle. Just step outside the circle and let the dynamics go on. Because the biggest key to all of this that's happening, you have to separate yourself from it. The greatest gift you can give anyone is to allow them their journey.
That includes your kid.
Especially. Because you're carrying a high energy, and you're carrying a high energy, and you're going to find that there's a clash or a hit of energy going on. They're in drama and trauma, probably more when they're around you too. They're in drama and trauma because they're stressed about what's going on. Everybody's feeling this energy shift. Everybody's feeling this. They don't all understand it. But if you stood there and told them, well, you know, it's really pretty simple. I talked to this angel lady the other day, and she said the feminine creative energy is rising, and there's this class. And they're going to look at you like you just looked at me like, are you out of your mind? You don't have to tell them anything. Everybody has their journey. Those that are down here, okay, who are miserable, you know them, need to be miserable. You cannot rescue them, you cannot save them. Literally, this planet, the people on this planet are being backed into a corner to get it. And the only way to do that with humanity sometimes is to take away everything that means anything. So they go and they say, there must be more to life than this. Bingo. Yes, there is more to life than this. And as soon as that statement is made, the angels go into power mode, and it's like, yes, now we can change this person's life because they're seeking, they're looking, they're traumatized. They're in a corner. They don't know what else to do because their money can't save them. Their popularity can't save them, their job can't save them, the parents can't save them, no, their kids can't save them. Do you see what I mean? Nothing is working anymore. This has to happen. So the greatest gift you can give anyone is to let them have their journey.